Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. And a show I've totally forgotten about that's ending this year is Clarence. I just found out a few days ago that Clarence is ending on June 24th. I knew it was ending. I've made a video talking about it ending before, but I just forgot about it, honestly. I'm just like, I'm more so focused on Adventure Time's finale that I totally forgot about Clarence's finale. And it turns out that on June 24th, the episode titled Anywhere But Sumo is the final episode of Clarence. And I'm surprised to say the least that it took them. Well, first off, two things. I'm surprised to say the least that it took them this long to air the final Clarence episodes because, to be honest, I haven't really watched Clarence since the first season. And when I was doing some research to make this video, it said that the last episode that was aired in 2017 was aired on November 17th, 2017, and after that, the next episode to air was on June 10th of 2018. What happened to December, January, February, March, April, and May? Why is it that you waited till all the way in June to air the final episodes of Clarence? And the thing is that they're airing them pretty much like 4 episodes a day every single week. So they're just doing what they did with a lot of their shows. They're just trying to get all the episodes out there to end the show as quickly as possible. I mean, granted, it's not as bad as the ending for Ben 10 Omniverse. I don't know if you guys remember that, but for Ben 10 Omniverse, they were airing like all the final episodes for like, I think a month, maybe 6 weeks, at like 6 in the morning every single day, a new episode of Ben 10 Omniverse, and it's like no one tuned in at that time. No one watched them. Everyone just like watched them later in the day online or on demand or something. So at least it's better than the way they treated Ben 10 Omniverse at the end. But still, like I said, I had no clue that the finale was coming. Maybe it would be good if they advertised it more. Because, I mean, listen, they advertised Adventure Time's finale. We saw stuff all over the place, like, oh, Cartoon Network posted a video on YouTube. They're on their social media accounts that the Adventure Time finale is coming soon. But yet Clarence got absolutely no advertisement, at least to my knowledge. You can tell me if I'm wrong. If you've seen advertisement for it, great, but they're not doing a good enough job if I, a channel focused on Cartoon Network, totally forgot that Clarence was even ending. I mean, you gotta advertise that the finale's happening soon. I mean, I knew it's ending, but I didn't know it was happening this soon. I mean, today, the day of this recording, is June 20th. In 4 days, the show's over. I mean, this is totally out of nowhere. I had no clue it was ending this soon. Please, Cartoon Network, I know Clarence isn't one of your biggest shows or one of your bigger shows, but don't do the same thing you're doing to Clarence with Adventure Time. And granted, I don't think they will. I think they will actually say, yeah, okay, like at least 2 weeks in advance, yeah, Adventure Time's finale is coming so-and-so date. I think they will do that. But why not do it with all your shows? Why not do it with... I mean, this is an original program. It's not like, oh, hey, this is a acquired program. We don't really care about it that much. You know, this is one of their original Cartoon Network Studios program. Why not treat it better? What's the point of putting a Cartoon Network original production on Clarence or on any of your shows if you're not going to treat them well? If you're not treating your original programming well, then what programming will you treat well? For example, another show that apparently ended on June 3rd of this month, or June 4th, somewhere around that time, Justice League Action ended. I had no idea the show ended. I didn't even know it was still on, to be honest. I totally forgot about that show. The problem is that I think part of the issue, on top of the fact that Cartoon Network isn't advertising for their finales or for their shows in general, I think part of the issue, which I've said this is an issue before, I think it should be resolved, I think part of the issue is that back in the day, which is even back in the day, like 5-10 years ago, when shows were on every single week, you know, okay, hey, you know what, that show over there, you know, Chowder, for example, yeah, Chowder's ending. You know why we know this? Because every single week we have an episode, and every single week they air advertisements for the episode that's going to be the week following. So every week, basically, say Friday, it's a Friday, we get a new episode of Chowder. Then they advertise after that episode ends, hey, this is what next week's episode is about. Or, hey, this is the finale for the season. This is the finale for the show. So everyone knows what's going on if they're a fan of that show. But the way they do it right now is episodes are on so sporadically that no one knows what's going on. listen, Adventure Time, the last episodes were in March, I believe. Then right after those episodes ended, they posted on their Twitter account, on their YouTube channel, hey, coming soon, Adventure Time, the final adventure, or whatever the title of the YouTube video was. They posted that on their channel. And now it's June 20th, and we have no word of the finale since then. Like, literally, I don't know what you're holding it for. All the fans are waiting. The fans are getting annoyed at you because you haven't talked about it for over 3 months. Who are you holding this for? Like, no one's harping on the fact, like, hey, yeah, I need, Adventure Time's ending. I really want them to just, like, hold back the episodes for as long as they can so I have something to look forward to. No one is saying that. Everyone wants to know what's happening in the finale. Everyone wants to see the finale. So what is the point of holding the episodes back? What do you... seriously, I would love for someone to answer this from Cartoon Network. What are you waiting for? Seriously, is there a day you have targeted from... I don't know, is there like some day that like, oh, you found a notebook or something that said, hey, yeah, we gotta air the finales on this day? Like, literally, I'm just pulling strings out of the air right now. I don't know what could possibly be their thought process for waiting to air the Adventure Time series finale. In my opinion, for me at least, I was more hyped about the finale after I saw the last 4 episodes that aired. That got me more hyped for the finale. Now that it's been over 3 months, to be honest, I'm not hyped at all for the finale. Because I forgot already what happened in those last 4 episodes. So what is the point of holding back these episodes? Same thing goes for... I know I've brought this up many times before. And if you watch all my videos, I'm sure you've heard this many times before. But what about Steven Universe? Not going to spoil anything, but you had an episode where something huge happened that was like everybody was left wanting more. It's been about a month since that episode was on, and we still haven't had more yet. We have a word that more are coming this summer, but we don't have a specific date yet. So what is the point of holding back your episodes? Like, what are you waiting for? I truly don't understand what you could possibly be waiting for. It's not like this show is just like something like SpongeBob that's been on for the past 20 years, almost 20 years rather. And you just want to like, oh yeah, we don't have much production value left on SpongeBob, so we're just going to release episodes every few months to just try to stretch out the show as long as we possibly can, because that is the face of our network. No, that's not the case here. Adventure Time has been on since 2010. It's been on for 8 years. There's no point of you stretching out this show because we know it's ending. It's not like you're stretching it out to make it the face of your network longer. We know it's ending. You've announced it's ending. Production ended on the show last November, so I can't possibly imagine what is making Cartoon Network hold back these final 4 episodes of Adventure Time. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just think that I'm gonna blame Christina Miller because there's no one else to blame for this. The execs and Christina Miller are the only possible people who could have requested that this show airs at this specific time. There's no way that Pendleton Ward went up to Christina Miller and was like, hey, Christina, listen, I finished my Adventure Time episodes. They've been done since November. Let's just hold them back to like September. Is that okay if we do that? About a year, almost a year after we finish production, we'll air it then? Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry, Pendleton. Yeah. There's no way he asked for that. I can almost guarantee you that did not happen. I don't know what's up at Cartoon Network, but they really got to get their act together. If they don't get their act together, just fire the execs, get new execs in, and fix your act, Cartoon Network. Just fix it. There's no excuses for this kind of behavior at a professional network. Like, seriously, where you guys have been, you guys were a huge network. There's no excuses now. No excuses. You blame Stu Snyder, you fired him. You bring in Christina Miller, she doesn't fix it. Who's to blame now? Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.